I'm here live with you, stuck in this coffee shop, man. I thought the typhoon was over, but maybe it's not over. So I got out today around noon to go for a little jog outdoors, and I finally had some sunshine, man. This Captain Trucker needs sunshine, man. But the rain's back, and I'm stuck in this coffee shop because I don't want to go travel in the rain. So I thought I'd reach out to you guys. As you can see, it's still raining back here. But anyway, I was taking time to reply to like the viewers' comments and stuff because I want to make sure I do that, man. You know, and I try to take my time to read them and give a proper reply, not just some canned response, because sometimes vloggers can get carried away making material. You're always making the next project and they don't take enough time to reply to comments. So I thought I'd actually really sit down, and I started going through many of them. About halfway caught up, I think. So thank you for all the comments, everybody. Most appreciated. Smash that like button if you're watching. Yeah, we had sun today, man, and getting hit with rain right now, so not a good time to leave. I'm trying to get motivated to really starting to work on my bench more. And I'm trying to get my bench heavier and heavier and heavier. So we're trying to really, you know, it takes a lot to build the chest and everything. And same with the calves too, man. My calves are so small, dude. I gotta like pound these mother effers to get them big, dude. But I still believe we can do it in our 40s, you know. But anyway, welcome to the live stream, guys. Smash that like button if you're just tuning in. It's good to have you all today. We've got 5 people in the room. We'll see what happens today, man. Let me know if the connection's good, too. What's up, Trace? Yeah, I know. I do these. He says you start these lives at the oddest times in the U.S. It's 5 a.m. Eastern time, 4 Central in Texas. I know. I gotta work on that, man. I like doing them randomly sometimes, though, but I should probably watch that since a big chunk of the audience is in the U.S. GRU says, how much? How much what? What are we referring to? Oh, bench? Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of shy. I'd rather not say. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on building it up, man. It's amazing how quickly you can both get in shape and get out of shape, right? But, you know, as I slowly age in life, you got to really focus on it, man. Really do. Oh, I was talking about working on building my bench up. Trying to build this chest. It's not easy. It's a lot of area to cover. But anyway, that's my own personal stuff. Nobody really cares. Yeah, I can't really be screaming in the coffee shop though, Michael. There's too many of the... We don't want to like scare the regular people in here. Although there's not many people in here, except for the people that work here. So we gotta watch it. Let's go see if it's still raining though. How about that? Oh goodness. Well, I think the rain stopped. Maybe I can go home. Who knows? Yeah, I won't shout. Don't worry. Well, maybe it's a good time to travel home. What do you think? Jump on a tricycle. But anyway, yeah, I'm going through a lot of comments right now, okay? And believe me, I read and appreciate every single one. I try to let them marinate sometimes. Because people will write really good, thoughtful comments, man, like paragraphs long. I don't want to reply with like one sentence or something. But if I do, believe me, I appreciate it. But anywho, Trace is here. Let's math debate watching from Dill. I don't know where that is. Oh, I think he's being funny. Michael Knight is back. Liam's here. Crafty Clark. Yeah, thanks for getting up that early, Trace. That's pretty cool. The sun is a star, Gary. Gary says, fire needs oxygen to burn, so no oxygen in outer space. How does the sun burn? Crafty Clark said the sun is a star. Okay. Well, clearly we're making progress in the universe today. Good stuff, folks. It's a blend between, what do you call it? Green tea and coffee. Do you all know they mix the two? Green tea with coffee. Did anybody know that? It's called a matcha. What was that called? What's that called? I'm going to figure out the name of that drink. Let's ask the nice fellow here. What was the name of that drink I had? Oh, matcha espresso. It's green tea with espresso, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Good one. Thank you. We're here at Norma, man. Cafe Norma. I've come here a lot. It's good stuff. Good times. Good coffee. I might buy some, actually. I gotta get a brewer, man. Good stuff. You know, I keep confused about this typhoon. The thing is, I haven't even checked the weather myself. So if anybody has any insights into when this typhoon is going to leave the country, please let me know. I would appreciate it. Because if the rain doesn't stop, I'm considering leaving the country myself. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just kidding. But I'm not a fan of the typhoon, man, I gotta say. I mean, do you know those people that say they like the rain? Like those people that live in Seattle and stuff? Do you think they're just in denial? I mean, is there many human beings or living organisms on Earth that really want to be like in severely cold weather or rain all the time? I mean, come on, let's get real. I mean, doesn't life depend on it? I think it does. I think it does. But anyway. Yeah, I know that typhoon's causing issues. It's causing me issues too, man. But I had a little bit of sun today, man. I got to go out. It was great. Went for a little walk jog, you know, kind of like an hour, and then I hit the weights for like an hour. It's kind of the routine. But man, the water's crucial here, dude. It's so hot. It really is. It's not even a joke. We're in Philippines right now, Crafty Clark. James says chemical reactions. Adventures of Bad Boy Limmy says it's raining during Mascara Festival. Yeah, I think it is actually. Google Yahoo. All right. That sounds creepy. Thank you for sharing, though. Most appreciated. Guys, hit that like button if you don't mind. Let's get the positive energy in this room, folks. All right, so I was thinking about doing a kind of a reintroduction to this channel type of video, because I think it's kind of been like maybe a year almost since I kind of explained how we started this channel, where we came from, where we're going type of thing. But on such subjects, I prefer to be at the beach because it's kind of, you know, I got to dig deep into my soul, dig deep into the past, into my mind. So we've got to do these things at the right time. You can't force it. It's like you can't force love, you know? So you don't want to force a marriage or that kind of stuff. All right, let's mass debate says wasabi. Yeah, that's right. Wasabi matcha. Jabs is here. Let's Mass Debate said you should visit Mindanao. Yeah, well, certain parts, yes. Well, certain parts of Mindanao are okay, guys. I mean, if you go to the State Department, hello, there's obvious places that, you should avoid. So that stuff they put on those government websites in the U.S., that's not like fake news. Follow those travel advisories, please. Okay? All right. Anyway, yeah, Above It All's here. Welcome back, sir. Good to see you. The typhoon's causing issues. Yeah, I know it is. Positive energy, TY says. Thank you. Yeah, Crafty Clark. Yeah, we're going to reintroduce the channel in the sense of a video, because we get a lot of new viewers, obviously, and more, lots of returning viewers to my pleasant surprise. And that could be the case for other vloggers, I'm not quite sure, but I mean, we'll get dozens and dozens and dozens of thousands of returning viewers on the channel. And I don't know if they just don't want to click the subscribe button, so that's why I'm starting to wonder how relevant, subscribers are beyond vanity numbers. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously if they're engaged, that's cool. I mean, I know a lot of the people that come on this channel because of the comments and we chat and whatnot, but don't get me wrong, I'm not making excuses for the fact I don't have 100,000 subscribers. Believe me, who wouldn't want that? Sure. But I'm kind of glad with the way things are growing slowly on this channel. Slow and steady wins the race, so to speak. I've sort of been involved with this culture for quite a long time. One of the unique things about this channel is, well, I came to the Philippines at a younger age than most expats. My first girlfriend, many, many years ago, that I met in California, the Bay Area, she was Filipina, and she was actually 10 years older than me at the time. And she was a lovely woman, man. She was a very hard worker, had a good career, took care of her family, had a couple houses, very successful. She was way more successful than me at that time. And yeah, we were in love and went to Italy, went to Mexico. We had a good life, a lot of good times. And she was just a fantastic, just a phenomenal woman, just the best. The type of person, just very good, stayed true to her values. She came from the Philippines when she was 18 to the States and went to college, started a good career. And her family, the more and more they got on there, they stayed together more, Despite the money and success that they had, they still stayed together, even up in the Bay Area. I think they lived in Daly City and stuff. And I guess she was sort of the one that introduced me to this culture in a sense. And I guess when I met her, I was fascinated with the idea of, coming to the Philippines one day, because she had such a profound effect, on my life. And she was just a really good person, And I've always said that you can tell a lot about a person when they get their first pile of money, but also the way they treat people in developing countries. Those two factors, you can tell a lot about a human being, okay, folks? And I think that's a quote that I made, so you're all welcome to use it. But I guess it's like the traveler in me, man. I gotta always go different places. I mean, I have a half Filipino son, and he's still young. He's in school and all that, and I'm just thankful that he's a lot easier to deal with than he was when he was 3 years old or something. Because you get worried about kids walking around. You gotta really watch them, when they're 2 and 3 years old. I mean, they can fall. They don't know what's going on, but. Now that he's getting older, he's getting smarter. I don't have to hold his hand. I mean, I like to hold his hand, but he's able to navigate life, look out for obstacles and stuff. Sense of awareness of his environment and whatnot. But anyway, let me read some comments here. Shaq just took out Mr. Beast. I don't know about that. Above It All says Davao is safe. That's what I've heard, yes. James says, Mom said you can't hurry love, you just have to wait. Above it all says any local news on that individual. You know, man, I'm staying out of that one, but I'm not speculating. I'm not joining that crew. There's plenty of channels, plenty of people, big and small, that are speculating on that, and out of respect for the man's family, loved ones, I'm not going there. The only thing I'm going to say is something horrible happened. Okay, I think we can all agree to that, right? Something horrible happened. It possibly could have been prevented, and there's a lot to be learned. And I hope that vloggers start waking up too, because life's not a joke. If you see people out there that need help, man, try to reach out to them personally if you can. Because believe me, you know, trolling, all that kind of stuff, it just makes people defensive, especially vloggers. Okay, vloggers can be the most egotistical people on earth, just like the same with some actors. They're hard people to tell what to do, you know what I mean? So sometimes it takes someone close to you or a good friend to, you know, kind of help you, or sometimes people need interventions too. But that's all I want to say about that, man. That was a horrible thing. And it's kind of been taking a toll on me a little bit mentally, because it's such horrifying news that you know, it's extremely disturbing, folks. But let's go back to the positive stuff about what brought Captain Trucker to the Philippines, kind of how this channel started. Who else is here? Gary's here, Crafty Clark, James, above it all, Mark. Mark says he can't wait to move to the Philippines, just had his house built there. Gave up on the USA woke culture. You know what's interesting about... Do people know that George Soros, I think he donated like $52 billion to various... I don't want to say congressmen, or maybe... I'm sorry, not congressmen, sorry. I forgot what he did. But anyway, he donated like $50 billion to certain left-wing causes, and I'm kind of getting the feeling in the modern climate over there in the US that despite all the control that certain groups like maybe Soros and these other people have over the left-wing media, or sorry, the general mainstream media, the news and everything in the US, I think some of the people, I think it's working against them a little bit, because I'm not sure all Americans are as easily brainwashed these days. I'm not saying all that they do is a brainwash, but I think a lot of people are obviously going to alternative sources of media and so forth, and it's getting harder maybe to kind of, on both sides, to be pushing some of the normal rhetoric that they've been trying to sell, really, on both sides. So, but anywho, thank you for that. Appreciate that, sir. They just sent me $8 Australian, man. That's very nice of you. Yeah, Soros put in like $50 billion to like these, and so, you know, and Zuckerberg put in like $300 million in the last election, and when they asked him about it, he's like, oh, I guess I'm not going to do that again. But my point is that you got a lot of, and this is, we're talking about US stuff, okay? Because as vloggers, as expats, you never talk about, obviously, stuff in other countries for obvious reasons, but yeah, I think the mainstream media, I think some of this stuff is backfired on them a little bit, man. I mean, you see that even on certain social media, right? Like, you can't really buy a good channel, so to speak. Eventually, people will see through it, you know? That's why I'm not particularly concerned with, like, not having 50,000 subscribers at this time. Although, who wouldn't want that? Sure. But this channel is slowly growing with a stronger and stronger audience, as with the live streams. And you know, some of the people have been around since the beginning, like people like Above It All. He's been around quite a long time, and I'm very grateful for that. And other people as well. Even though, like, Above It All knows that this is, you know, we do a lot of different opinions on this channel. It can be polarizing. We don't always agree, and I don't even expect people to agree. I mean, sometimes I'll just throw stuff out there. I don't necessarily, I mean, you know, it's just conversation, man. It's conjecture. TGR, hello, how are you? I'm good, thank you. And thanks for that super chat, guys. The Philippines. Thank you, the communities. Harm says, bro, good to see you. Harm92. Mark. Michael Knight's back. Khalid Janaka. Hello from India. All right. Uzbekistan. Baron. Welcome. Oh, good. Tangerine's here. Thank you. Toby says, hello, Gordon Ramsay. Thank you. Yeah, I get the Gordon Ramsay thing a lot, only I have a lot more muscle and I'm like decades younger, so I'm not sure. No, Gordon Ramsay, actually, he's in pretty good shape, too. I'm trying to get back in shape right now, actually. Well, I am getting back in shape. I shouldn't say that. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, that kind of set the seed for me like 16 years ago, I guess. A little bit, you know, how I sort of wanted to come to the Philippines. Excuse me. But we'll get to that later. Mark says, never get involved with the local women in the Philippines. Well, I think it probably depends on the woman, right? I mean, that would make sense. Oh, how endearing. Thank you for the message, Maria. We appreciate it. Jeez. Oh, wow. Good times. Okay. So yeah, we're kind of doing a combination of, what do you call it? I guess real life stuff, as one person put it. It's like a combination of raw and commentary material and stuff, I guess. I try to get some variety on this channel. I mean, I was in the truck. I spend lately like half the year driving the truck. So, in knowing that, making this channel, I kind of was realized, you know, I got to kind of do a talking heads type of thing, sort of. I just, you know, but it's hard sometimes to, well, not, I mean, it's always a challenge to make new, like constant new material, you know, but I guess you kind of do it naturally too. Above it all says, most bring nest eggs in terms of income. Don't assume that you're going to be able to get a job there. It's possible, but it's a challenge. Yeah, I wouldn't bank on any expats trying to get jobs in the Philippines, all right? I mean, I wouldn't be banking on that either. Probably not the best idea. Mark says, it took me 53 years to figure out you can't make everyone happy, so just focus on making yourself happy. Well, I was telling my son, man, you know, piece of wisdom I'm telling him is, oh yeah, like don't waste your time with negative, dysfunctional people. I mean, don't try to listen, you don't have to listen to everybody's problems and the plights of humanity. It's not your job. I'm trying to get him to focus on his work. You know, because it'd be really easy to get pulled into people's toxicity and so forth. So that's all I'm saying. Crystal says, you got something to say. Why not do so? Well, I am. I think I'm saying it. I thought I answered that question. He said, An expat wants to work. What do they do for work to stay busy? Well, like above it all says, you can teach English as a second language, you know, other stuff like that. Oh, Mark says he hit the lottery. Well, that's good. Good for you. You can send $50,000 if you want. I won't stop you. I'm just kidding. You don't have to send $50,000. However, what was I going to say? Oh, guys, be sure to hit that the bell button to subscribe, or what do you call it? The notification bell. We got to start getting those numbers up. They're pretty good, but they got to be better because our core audience has been really good for this channel. Well, other things that make this channel unique, I'll say, is like I said, I'm a bit younger than some other expats, but also due to the fact that, you know, I'm not relying on YouTube as my sole source of income, you know, we're able to pretty much talk about the stuff we want to talk about. We don't have to always pander. And, you know, like it or love it, I guess. I think people respect this channel for the fact that we speak our minds. And, you know, stuff like that. Don't always follow all the trends and so forth. Because there's certainly, you know, people that, well, there's people that study other bloggers, and that's before they start their channels. And, you know, they're just so fixated on being number one, that they'll do anything, say anything. And it becomes an obsession for some people, which is cool. That's fine. But in the course of that, you can lose something in the message. Eco says, are you packing heat? No, foreigners, no. Above it all says, digital nomad, you can demand Western wages. Yeah, and I did well, what was I going to say? Did I have something to say? I thought I had something important to say. Yeah, I've definitely been enjoying the live streams. We're getting more and more people come into them. I'm grateful for that, of course. And, but yeah, that news about what happened in like southern Mindanao, combined with the the typhoon. Yeah, it's been horrible, man. Well, it's been you know, it's just been a really drag. It's that was really bad news, man. Because, you know, again, I see a lot of speculation on it, and I get it. I understand. I know that's the nature of media, but some of the questions or some of the sentiments that I'm not seeing is the fact that this technically was a member too of the vlogging community in the Philippines. All right, now you got hundreds of vloggers here, maybe thousands, probably hundreds. And I think to me, it looks like a bit of a wake-up call for anybody. You know, there's obviously things you should do, things you should not do. This is one of the reasons on our channel, we've been talking about on this channel, like the ethics of vlogging, right? And like the ethics of being an expat in any country. But it's like really important, guys. And like I was saying is, what I was saying is that, what was I saying? I was saying something. You guys, what was I saying? What was I saying? I was saying something. Could somebody help me here? Oh yeah, like basic stuff we shouldn't be doing. But what I want to hear more from the community regarding this tragedy is I'm hoping to see more of a message of, thank you. Yeah, dementia's really says. Well, it's not, I mean, I'm off scripted, man. I'm reading like random comments. I'm talking about random subjects. I'm trying to stay on point. I don't think that qualifies as dementia. It's all right. I'm hoping to see more unity in certain regions of the vlogging community because this is pretty serious stuff, guys. And like I was saying, if you see somebody that needs help, look out for your fellow expats, look out for your fellow vloggers. We don't have to be best friends with everybody. You don't have to know everything about people. But if you see something that you're concerned about, try to contact a person privately. Try to contact them directly. Because let me tell you, man, some of these expats and vloggers will be the most stubborn people on earth, dude. And, sometimes people play games and they'll try to stir up trolls against people, but that's not the way to do it. It just makes things worse, all right? So we got to be looking out for each other more as foreigners, as expats, all right? If you see people that are out of line, try to contact them directly, encourage them, help a brother, man. Show them the light. Doesn't mean you got to get in people's business. It doesn't mean that you got to get involved with people, but sometimes they just need friendly reminders. But anyway, welcome to the live stream, guys. I appreciate it. We're here in the coffee shop today, and I got a bit stuck in the rain, so I decided to do this live stream here. Well, yeah, I mean, but it's not just ignorance, Mark. My point is that there's certain, I'm seeing from a psychological perspective, there is certain personality traits and character traits that I'm seeing in foreigners and expats, but particularly in vloggers, okay? Now, when I say the word egotistical, I'm not being understated, all right? And I'm not even trying to say one's necessarily exempt from that. But I'm saying people with their channels can get very sucked into their own world, okay? And especially vloggers, especially people in media, whoever, man, they can, believe me. And it's not even necessarily ignorance. I mean, it can turn into some kind of like, something psychological perhaps, and you don't know what these people are going through sometimes. That's why, maybe some people even need like interventions, right? You ever heard of like interventions, like people that need serious help? Like, because they're almost incapable of making rational decisions, Like if somebody's an alcoholic or whatever, they do those interventions, that kind of thing. But anyway. Hope you're all doing good today in the live stream. What do you guys want to talk about? Is this subject cool or what? I'm trying to read your screen name, sir. The anti-community. I don't know what that means. He says your company starts people off around 110,000 US dollars per year, and after that 150,000. And what company is that? Yeah, that's right above it all. You don't want to be doing, foreigners can't do stuff like that, that's for sure. I'm not sure which one that is. No, but this is my point above it all. This is what I'm trying to say, man. I don't think it's necessarily ignorance, okay? Ignorance is like not having not to be not educated about a particular topic or subject or to know something, right? It's like to be ignorant means you don't know something. I'm saying some people can be so stubborn, and like I said, some bloggers or whatever, some people, they can get wrapped up in their own heads, and you know, but anyway, let's talk about something else. Keza says comb your hair. All right. Yeah, we're in Negros Occidental, just south of Bacolod, actually. That's where we're at. Here today at the coffee shop. Stuck in the rain. Having a good old time. Ezekiel here. Ringo Starr's in the house. I like when the Beatles come over. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Francisco. So, I don't know. I got people looking at me. I don't think they realize what I'm doing here or something. But all right, what are we talking about now? Did I go off topic again? I probably did. Oh yeah, so I was replying to comments, man. I'm trying to like really take the time because some of them are really good. So if I don't reply right away, just give me a couple weeks. Eventually I'll do it. Yeah, so in the progress of building a house right now as we speak, this is a true story, and I've decided to finish the house on this trip. I was thinking about waiting until next year, but I was like, to heck with it, let's do it now, let's finish it, get it over with, get that thing rocking and rolling, get it up to speed. So there you go. There you go. Yeah, thanks for the subscriptions and the shout outs. Orion. Parade says, if you got $1,500 US per YouTube income per month, would you go back to work? Well, I'll say this. At this stage in life, at my age, that's not enough to move. I mean, there's too much to do. I mean, there's too much money to be made than to kind of cruise by and sustain off that kind of income. It's not that good, frankly. Yeah, Mark's or above it all says 2 to 3K is where you need to be. I agree wholeheartedly, 100%. Yeah, the channel's name's Captain Trucker, man. So I do work as a over-the-road truck driver, and I found it to be a good balance for this lifestyle. When I first got into trucking, I didn't realize how long I was going to do it for. Like most people, that get into it, they usually quit after a year or so. But it started to it started to grow on me after time. You know, so I've actually enjoyed it more and more. Artie says, hello, Captain and family, watching from Quezon City. Welcome, sir. Appreciate that. Give me 1 second, fellas. I gotta check something. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. Yes. No, I don't drive trucks in the Philippines. That would not be a practical career option. No, sir. Well, I mean, I'm building a house in the provinces, you know, so uh, yeah. But I got to investigate this solar situation because solar is a very good option. The electric costs here are not a joke, that's for sure. From first to last, or from last to first, sorry. I like that screen name, by the way. It's a good title. I think in 5 years this channel will be much bigger. And I'm happy for that. I'm grateful for that. And then who knows, maybe one day my own son will take over the channel when he's an adult. I've been setting the seeds for the past year on this channel. Hopefully for long-term success. We'll see what happens. I hope. Or we can just develop a big community of people to talk to and keep it there, you know. Sort of a supportive channel for people, maybe. Who knows? Well, I think from last to first, sir, I think that expression from first to last is what is common. That's what they probably remember. There's actually a phrase for that. What's that called? I forgot what that was called. John Fitzgerald says, "What is your channel about?" It's a real-life channel that we're talking about the future of tourism. It's also a family channel and a trucking channel. We talk about the types of expats coming to these countries in the future and try to promote a good message, a practical message. And you know, we talk about expat topics, obviously, finances abroad. I'm building a house right now, for instance. Educating your kids in the Philippines as a foreigner. The benefits of private school combined with tutors and home education and so forth. We talk about neo-colonialism. We compare cultures a lot. Comparing Western cultures versus the Philippines, how expats can adapt to these cultures more. Mentalities that we need to develop to start adapting, getting rid of some of our colonial mindsets and baggage. That's kind of some of the themes that we've been talking about in recent months. Try to look at things from like a social, psychological perspective too. That's why I was trying to explain, like, you know, that tragedy that happened in the southern Philippines with that blogger. What I'm saying is, you know, people are saying the obvious stuff, like it shouldn't have happened, people made mistakes, or they shouldn't have done this, they shouldn't have done that, they should have known better. And I'm trying to explain that, and I don't know, that's just speculation. I'm saying some of these people, bloggers and expats, they don't always base decisions off of logic, okay? They don't always make sound decisions, so they could be having, I don't know. Like I said, some of them could be very stubborn, you know? So there's that. But anyway, appreciate you all coming to the live stream today. We're here in the nice coffee shop I sometimes come to. And Yes, Filipinos, like Americans, they love social media. We spend a lot of time on social media. This is a true story. John Fitzgerald says, I love the insight, very descriptive. To take a great tour where you suggest to go, get your money's worth. I'd love to visit that part of the world. I was born in Guam. I haven't seen it. Yeah, it's hard. For people to get out and travel, man. Well, they usually don't have the time, sometimes the finances and all that, so it can be tough. Stoyan says he was on Rogan. Yeah, I got to check out that interview, actually. I just saw that too. I got to check that out myself. All right. Community says truck drivers make around $85K a year. The whole range of, look, truck drivers make what they make, how much they work, really. You talk to an owner-op, they'll tell you about their best week and multiply it times 52 weeks, sort of like a salesman. But there's no free lunch. I mean, you can make good money if you work hard. If you don't, you'll make okay money. So it just depends on what you do. Hello? CIDC says, what's up? I'm back. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome. Mia's here. Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm focused. I'm just reading comments at the same time. Yeah, that's true. Communities, they can make that if they work. That's true. But who wants to work the whole year, right? I know I don't. Okay. Oh, by the way, what I've been meaning to do, man, is we used to be able to join the stream, so you could click on the link and join the actual live stream, but the feature, for some reason, I'm having trouble getting it to work. So I'm going to start using, what do you call it? What's it called? What's it called, man? StreamYard, yeah. I'm going to start using StreamYard because apparently my option on YouTube is not working right now. So we used to have people join the stream like Eastern Dreamer, Alex, who'd jump into the live stream. He's always got good stuff to say. And I like just random people to jump in. It's kind of fun. All right, give me a second. I got to check something. I might pause for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I think it stopped raining. I might just jump on the tricycle. I should get on the tricycle. Get on the tricycle. Very good. Okay, the rain has stopped, folks. We're going to exit the premises. Stay tuned. And yes, I wear my broken sunglasses at night. I just broke them. You see this? Look closely. See how it's broken? We're going to fix it though, folks. Don't worry. We're going to absolutely fix it. All right. So I'm going to leave. You guys got to let me know if the connection's good. So I'm going to get off the Wi-Fi. So I don't know if my connection will be strong enough. So tell me if it gets blurry, okay? Here we go. Actually, I got to pay for my coffee too. Hello, sir. 1:30. 1:30. Okay. Let's pay for this. Pay for this coffee. 1:30. Pretty good. I'm not flashing money. I dropped that on accident. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Wait, can I get my change? You gave me the change. Thank you. Good night. Okay. All right, we're off. Oh boy. It's nighttime, man. How's the connection, folks? Let me know. I'm gonna walk across the street. I gotta buy a Filipino SIM card, dude. I'm gonna walk. We're gonna cross the street. I'm gonna cross that street. We're gonna try not to get hit by a car. I'm gonna do my best. Or a tricycle, rather, I should say. Oh my goodness. Now, can you imagine getting like hit during a live stream, getting hit by a tricycle? That'd be horrible, wouldn't it? Oh boy. That's my connection, folks. Hit that like button if you're just joining the live stream. Maybe we'll just walk around. All right, I might have to get going. I'm not sure I have connection anymore, folks. I'm not sure. Maybe we do. Oh, we got Slipstream here. My goodness gracious. What a random treat. It's like getting a celebrity in the house. Jay, I miss our time, man. I kind of felt bad about coughing, but I've gotten better at that. Good to see you. Yeah, man, I'm just here walking around, trying to make sure I got connection. So yeah, I was up in the Bay Area before I came out here. Hadn't been up there in a while, so it was good. It was good to be over there. Very good times. Good times for everyone. All right, we got the church in the background here. Welcome to the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. I just had some coffee, man. I gotta watch the coffee at night, though, man. I have trouble sleeping sometimes, dude. Yeah, thanks. Tangerine's been helping moderate our live streams. It's been good to have her here because I can't see all the comments now sometimes when I'm talking too much and whatnot. So it's good to have somebody watching the room, so to speak, make sure everybody's behaving. Always good. I gotta start bringing a comb with me, dude. Get out of control here, man. The one and only. Who are you, dude? I like the random people like talking shit. It's always my favorite. Yeah, go back to sleep, man. It's like 3 a.m. in California, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh, man. Always so much going on. That's funny. Somebody said, "You're my favorite." That's funny. All right, who's selfish, sir? Who are you talking to, man? I mean, you've dominated like 20% of the live stream. I answered a bunch of your questions. You talked about how you owned a big business. Nobody cares. I mean, I care. And now you're saying I'm selfish. I just don't understand why you'd say that. How am I being selfish? You said call your parents. Yeah. Hey. go find some Red Horse. No, I'm just joking. I'm not going to drink Red Horse. Maybe some Tanduai. Look at this church, man. You guys want to see a church? I'll show you an epic church. Look at that. Yeah, communities, I don't really think you have any idea what you're talking about, sir. No offense. I mean, I'm not really here to cater to give you like personal attention. I mean, you're just saying random stuff. I mean, what do you want me to say, dude? You have no idea what my situation is. Are we gonna have to kick him out of I don't know. Put him in timeout or something. Yeah, I don't really need you telling me what to do. It's like, did I ask you for advice? I mean, I appreciate the thought. All right, put that guy in timeout, dude. I don't want to deal with him. I thought he had something important to say. Now my battery's gonna go out. But anyway, let's focus on the positive stuff. We had good stuff we were talking about. What were we talking about? We're talking about a lot of stuff. I always like looking at this church. This church was built a long time ago, dude. A beautiful church. But anyway, I wanted to say something positive before we get off here, because I'm not sure how long this battery is going to last for. Yeah, it's been good doing the live streams lately, man, and I'm trying to look forward to this typhoon leaving so we can get back outdoors, because we need that sunshine every day. But anyway, appreciate you guys showing up tonight. Everybody that showed up, thank you. Appreciate all the comments, good conversations. You all take care. We'll talk to you soon. Take it easy, everybody. Be good.